So what else can you do with your Athame apart from using it for circle casting and banishing? Hi, I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com, and if you want to become a witch or a Wiccan, or you're wanting to reawaken the witch within you, hit the subscribe button below so that you don't miss anything. In this video, I'm talking about the Athame and how you can use it to help you with your shadow work and to help you with banishing negative thoughts or negative beliefs about yourself, or things about yourself that you are trying to rid yourself of. So these can be things like beliefs that aren't helpful to you. Beliefs, for example, I'm not good enough, I don't know enough, I'm not as good as that other person, or I'm not allowed to have such and such, I'm not allowed to be happy, I'm not allowed to have success. These beliefs that are down in the subconscious mind that as you do shadow work, you start to bring up and you start to see, you can use your Athame to help you with the process of releasing these negative beliefs. And even though it's not going to completely release a negative belief, because that's something you do have to go down into the psyche to release, it can actually start the ball rolling or assist you if you are doing some sort of modality like emotional freedom technique or hypnotherapy or some other sort of energy psychology where you're working on those inner beliefs. Working with your Athame can certainly help you with that. So I'm going to show you some ways that you can do that. So for example, I've got nothing actually written on this piece of paper, but if you did have a belief, like, for example, you realize that you do have this really core belief that I'm not good enough. That core belief will affect you in pretty much every aspect of your life. It could affect you in your money, it can affect you in your relationships, it can affect you in your career, it can affect you in even your practice, or your spiritual practice. So it's something you really do want to work at releasing and changing. So write it down on a piece of paper. And this is the negative belief you're writing down. I'm not good enough. And what you're going to do is take your Athame. When you're in your circle, and you've sat down and you've allowed yourself to get into a slight trance, so that might just be simply by swaying, it might be by playing some sort of relaxing music. When you're in that state and you're ready to let it go, feel into that feeling of not being good enough. Actually feel into it. Allow yourself to experience the feeling. Take notice of where it is in your body, because you will be experiencing it in your body somewhere, because you only know that you're having a negative emotion by the fact your body will be experiencing it. So see where it is in your body, and that will help you understand which chakra it may be related to as well. And if it's a belief that I'm not good enough, it's probably the sacral, not the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra. It could be affecting your heart chakra as well. There could be other emotions or other feelings associated with the belief, so maybe affecting other chakras, but essentially I'm not good enough will be affecting the solar plexus, because that's the power center. If there's any grief around that, or any need to forgive yourself around that, you may feel it as a block in the heart. So take your piece of paper, and when you're ready and when you feel that belief in your body, just stab it with your Athame. Okay, I hope that wasn't too noisy for the microphone. But this is the only time you would use your Athame to actually cut anything, because we say you'd only ever use the Athame to cut through air, to cut through energy. This is using it to cut through paper, okay? But the reason is because the Athame is a banishing tool, and it's a miniature sword, and the sword in esoteric symbolism is about cutting through illusion and cutting away that which isn't real, cutting away that which isn't necessary. So it's the perfect tool to use if you are working at releasing these negative beliefs about yourself. So cut through it as much as you want, have a lot of fun with it, really cathartic experience, rip it apart, and you just say, I cut through this illusion. I destroy this belief. I release this belief. I release this belief. And just cut it to shreds. And if you like, afterwards, you can burn it. And then cast the remains somewhere, either throw it in the rubbish bin or somewhere away from your home, because you're banishing it, you're wanting to get rid of it. So that's a way that you can use your Athame to actually do that with cutting through negative belief. Now, because the negative belief actually covers over the truth, it's like a covering, you don't actually need to replace it because the truth is already underneath it. When you no longer have the belief that you're not good enough, the belief that you are good enough starts to emerge. So it's not like you've got to replace a negative belief with a positive one. The positive one's actually underneath that. The Sufis have a saying that it's to do with polishing the mirror of the soul. So it's like polishing the dirt, and the dirt is the illusion. The dirt is the negative beliefs. And when you polish that away, the mirror is there underneath it, and it always was there. So the positive belief was always there. It's just being shrouded by the negative belief. So you've cut that, you've destroyed it, possibly even burned it with your Athame. And if you feel there's any cords, like energetic cords between you and the belief, or between where you may have got the belief from, you can actually use your Athame to actually cut around you energetically to cut through those cords as part of the ritual as well. So that's just another use for your Athame that you can use with shadow work, cutting away those beliefs that you no longer want. And if you are wanting to learn more about Wicca and witchcraft, and you're struggling to do it all by yourself, please go to my website and download a copy of my 20-minute video. It's called How to Practice Witchcraft. And it's only a 20-minute video that just gives you a bit of motivation and insight into what it is that you really are wanting out of your practice, and then a bit of a roadmap as to how you can start to structure your practice, and also some other options there too if you just find that it's too overwhelming and you actually want to engage in learning how to be a witch and a Wiccan and incorporate the inner work as well as the outer work. There's a way that on that video that I show you how you can do that as well. So if you like the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, share it with your friends. Let me know in the comments field anything that you want me to do a video about, and I will get on to that. Until then, next video, blessed be.